Hello, everyone. Welcome. How are we doing? A question straight away. Fantastic. Thank you, Lattes and Mockingjays. Which modern movie do you think is best? By this, I mean the year 2000 and up. That's a tough question. A very tough question. Hi, Steph. How are you doing? Welcome. Oh my gosh, notifications. 2019 goals. I'm not sure yet. I'll get to that in a moment. Disney, um, Disney movies wise. Hello, hi, Disney grown ups, Emma and John. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Um, I think Pixar movie. I would say Monsters Inc. is probably one of the best, and Disney wise has to be Lilo and Stitch. Um, 2019 goals, Steph. I'm hoping to gain more subscribers, bring out some more Disney content, um, bring some more gaming to the channel, and uh, adventure out a little bit more during the when it gets warmer and things like that. So more outdoor vlogs and things. Be a little bit more adventurous. Um, so those are my goals. Um, why doesn't Daisy Duck talk like a duck? You know what? I don't know. I am not sure on that. Um, let's see if we can find an answer to that because I am not sure. Hmm. It doesn't say anything, so I can't find an answer. So I am to assume that she is just able to, yeah, yeah. Maybe Donald just has a lisp, or maybe he's trying to pronunciate those words correctly. Something like that. I'm not sure. What's going on, Mike and Zena? Thank you for joining. How are we all doing? Are we all having a nice night? Can I do a Donald Duck impression? I cannot. It is. I've tried many a times to do so. It's kind of awful. Um, that's quite impressive. I do have Disney trips planned. Actually, two Disney trips, if both come to light. One of them is to Disneyland Paris around about August, September time for another Discord meetup, which Steph is in there. Um, that's we're running into Disneyland Paris. So towards the end of August, beginning of September, and I am going to Disney World at the end of coming towards the end of October, around about the 25th of October, until around about the 8th and 9th of November. So I'm going to try and hit Halloween and Christmas and get the two Not So Scary and Mickey's Very Merry done in one trip. So I'm excited for that. Ran into a Disney pin trader guy who did really. Wow, that's cool. Where was the trade? Where was the trader guy? Where was it? Or did it? Was he in a hotel? Because I know the traders are usually like in hotels and things like that, aren't they? or in like really obscure parts of the park. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. Very excited. Can't wait. Oh man, yeah, I really want to do I want to do it all at Christmas. I mean, it's not Christmas, but you know, what better place to be than one of the most magical places in the world, um, than at Disney. You know, I envy all you guys. I really, really do. I've not been since 2011. Last time I went to Disney was I was 16 the last time I went. Um, I just I just turned 16 when we came back, and we went in the July. Um, and my birthday is obviously in the August, so we was there the 15th till I think like the 30th of July, 31st of July. We came back properly, and oh man, it is. I'm quite proud of myself. Even though I've not been, I know what to expect. I know what's coming. I know what's gone. I'm one for keeping up with all the news and things, so I'm very, very proud of myself for going to give myself a pat on the back for that one. Christmas is magical. It really, really is. It is, and especially at Disney, I bet it's absolutely phenomenal. Hey, Daniel O'Rourke, welcome. Favorite Disney character is Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Um, my favorite all-time character from the whole of Disney altogether. Love him to bits. Yo, RJ, what's going on? Oh yes, totally, totally. Want to visit Toy Story Land for sure. Slinky Dog Dash looks amazing. Galaxy's Edge looks phenomenal. I want to ride Smuggler's Run as many times as I possibly can. Um, but the whole aspect of that looks amazing. And like I said in the last live, I think it was the last live stream. I don't think I mentioned it since. I'm so glad at what they're doing with Hollywood Studios. Truly, truly am. Um, Absolutely. I'm just so glad at what they're doing. Gotta love a great Disney video. Matthew and Lauren, you will enjoy my channel. There are plenty of Disney videos for you. All Disney content this week. The last one I did came out yesterday. A history on Blizzard Beach. If you want to check that out. Oh, thank you so much for the support, Matthew and Lauren. Truly appreciate it. Thank you very much. So many new things that we haven't done at Walt Disney World since we last went. Yeah, absolutely agreed. I absolutely agreed. Some of the things that they've gotten rid of, I'm so glad that I got to go on whilst I was there. Like the Great Movie Ride. I'm glad I went on that. I am glad that I went on all of that. RJ, I am doing fantastic, my friend. I am doing absolutely fantastic. How are you doing? Am I going to try and get to a water park? I am. I'm going to try and get to both water parks at Disney, Typhoon Lagoon and obviously Blizzard Beach. I also want to try, because I really do like the look of it, I want to try and look at going to Volcano Bay as well, because Volcano Bay to me just screams awesome, absolutely awesome. Rank all the Disney parks. Oh, I love the water parks too. Do you have a partner? Great Hudson. No, I do not have a partner. Not at the moment. Matthew and Lauren, rank all the Disney parks that you've been to in order of your favorite to least favorite. Okay, so Disney World, I did do a video on this last. It was Hollywood Studios, then Animal Kingdom, Epcot, then Magic Kingdom. And if I have been to Paris as well, so Paris has changed a heck ton since last time I went. I've not been to Paris since I was 7. So I'm going to still say that Paris, probably my favorite part of Disneyland Paris was Discoveryland or their Tomorrowland. Absolutely love that. Just love the whole Jules Verne style of it, the whole ambience of it and things like that. I really do enjoy it. I really, really do. absolutely one of my favorite places. I want them to do a little bit more with Tomorrowland. I think Tomorrowland needs an upgrade as well at both uh, Disney World, Disneyland. Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. I really, really do. Like, again, like I said in my last live stream that was Disney themed, there's just Tomorrowland, like I say, is always going to be old because tomorrow has already come. But Jules Verne, it just, even though it's really old, like an old thingamabob, it just makes it feel new and unique and futuristic, and yet the steampunk vibe in Discoveryland is great. It really is. I absolutely love it. I'm not a huge fan of roller coasters, but like I enjoy the speed. I really do enjoy the speed. Big Thunder Mountain being one of my favorite all time roller coaster at Disney, hands down. Wherever I go, Big Thunder Mountain is going to be the one that wins. But I do prefer. I said this in one of my videos as well. I do prefer the Discoveryland at Paris at Discoveryland because it's wonderful. It really is. And I was lucky enough to go on it when it was like pretty much the original, when they didn't change it. I think they were due to change it. And it was fantastic. The story of it was phenomenal. I loved it to bits. Big Thunder Mountain is not yours. No, it is not, Dawn. Not at all. I so want that video to go viral. I really, really do. Oh, it's amazing. It's hilariously funny. But yeah, so many great things. They are a super trooper. She is. She braved it. Wow, well done. Congrats. That's awesome. I think roller coasters wise to me, last time I went to Disney World, and this is a plan for me. I want to go on Space Mountain again, but there is one thing I want to do. Now, people who live in Florida or who are more familiar with Disney, please correct me if I'm wrong. Is there a certificate that you get for completing all three mountains in one day? Like Big Thunder, Space Mountain, and Splash Mountain. Is there something that you get? Because I was told there was something you get after completing it all, like in one continuous day. I'm not sure. I was just told. I'm just carrying the message. But that is something I want to do regardless of. I want to do all three at Magic Kingdom. Animal Kingdom wise, I need to go and see. I need to go and see Pandora. I am absolutely stoked to go see that. Flight of Passage, Rivers of Light. I would love to go and see that. I would love to be there at night. And that just popped up. Please go away. In terms of Animal Kingdom, Pandora is the place to go. Expedition Everest, I want to go. Then Epcot, I'm not sure what's going to be done by the time I'm there, but I want to go and I know Frozen's done, so I want to go on Frozen Ever After. I want to explore the World Pavilion again. In a little bit more detail. Test track, because I went on the last test track. I've not been on the new one yet, so I want to go on that. There's so many things I want to go on, and then coming towards Hollywood Studios, everything obviously that's there. I am excited for that. I really, really am. Yeah, Pandora looks so good. It really, really does, and I really looking forward to the Rivers of Light, My next trip to Walt Disney World is in the end of October, around about the 25th of October to the 8th or 9th of November this year. So we're going for Christmas and the Halloween celebrations. Yeah, that's what I mean. Christmas around the world at Epcot. It might catch it in November. Fingers crossed. That's what I'm hoping. I'm wanting to try and get all of the Christmas stuff. Is it during Food and Wine? I think it might be drawing the end of Food and Wine and starting Festival of the Holidays. Possibly, I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. I don't really. I only watch. I don't know the dates of of the festivals and stuff. And its own festival name and merch. It's Festival of the Holidays, isn't it? Does that start in November? I think. I'm not sure. Not too sure. I should be on Britain's Got Talent. Yes, I should. The only problem is I have no talents. My talent at the moment is talking to a camera, hoping that people watch the video, and that's not much of a talent. Anyone can do it. Pretty much anyone anymore has a YouTube channel. So I'm just being socially norm at the moment anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it starts in November. So fingers crossed, I want to do that. I want to explore all of the World Showcase for that. I'm also looking forward to the new. Would it be a fireworks show at Epcot because they're getting rid of illuminations? I'm looking forward to that as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll come around about that time. And I'm hoping that the gondolas will be up by the time we go to the Disney Skyliner. So I want to try in that as well. Just so many things. I'm so excited to try it all. I really, really am. Super excited. I do want to come to Disneyland in Anaheim. That is one of my absolute goals. Possibly in the next couple of years, I am wanting to do that. Absolutely. So that is on my wish list, Matthew and Lauren. Do not worry about that. For the record, in 2018, Epcot Food and Wine ran through November 12th, and the Festival of Holidays began on November 18th. Right, okay, so I probably will be there for coming towards the close of Food and Wine then. So, yeah. Cool. I get to try some of the cool stuff from Food and Wine, hopefully. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but it's okay. It's all right. I get to try all the specialty stuff, so not too bad of a moment there. I'm quite proud of going around about that time. As long as I get to explore Halloween and Christmas in one thing, I am happy for that to come around. So you can all share in the moment with me on the channel. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak Scavenger Hunt. Does it change yearly, or is it the same kind of? Is it the same every year, or did they just change it ever so slightly? I'm not quite sure. I know they do have one every year, but I'm not sure if they change it or. Excuse me. Probably yeah. I was thinking that, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm excited to try it. I mean, I'm very, very excited to try. I'm just super excited to go back. I really, really am. So very excited. And whilst I'm there, my goals is to do collaborations with people. So meeting some of you guys that live over there or there at the same time. Very excited to do that. I want to get as much as possible done for that time whilst I'm there. I think as well on my plans as well is to go to Universal, to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, because I haven't been, and I'm very ashamed of being a Harry Potter fan and not been yet. So I'm wanting to go there too, pick up some merch from there, and Volcano Bay obviously as well. I said previously. In terms of Universal, I'm not really sure, to be fair, because I don't think there's anything else there that I would want to really, really do. I'd probably go to Springfield, do the Simpsons stuff, but apart from that, nothing major. I think every time when we go, we do Disney, and Disney's like the main thing that we focus on, purely because like there's so much there that we prefer. So, but yes. I do want to try SeaWorld as well. Actually, I want to go on Infinity Falls. That looks so cool. That looks really cool. I want to go on that as well. Oh, gosh. What's my thought on diesel cars? I mean, I'm not much of a car person, so I mean, as long as they run and do their job, I suppose, and get people from A to B, then I have no problems with them. They're not going to affect me in any way unless they run me over. So keep on doing them. Infinity Falls looks so good, though. It really, really does. I think when I was so pumped for the announcement of it, and I just saw it like being announced, I was like, I just need to watch this. So I think I watched like 4 different videos of it just being like it looks so cool. It really, really does. It really, really does. But in places like that, in places like SeaWorld and Universal, Busch Gardens, I'm not really one for those types of rides, like the massive roller coasters. I'm more of like a scenic ride type of person. I will go. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I will go on the occasional like roller coaster. I want to try all the new ones that I haven't been on, like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Slinky Dog Dash. I've not been on Expedition Everest, but I want to try that. Just all of those ones, but in terms of like the big ones with the inversions and things like that, I'm not really a fan of those. So I kind of scream like a little girl. So I don't think you want to see that. No, I was gonna say I don't like. I watch Tim Tracker, so I watch him go on them, like Mako and all what's the other ones, all those big ones, and I'm like, no, this isn't for me. I think I'd be really really scared. Used to be frightened about it really. See, but you get to go on them as much as possible, so you kind of learn to love them. Me living over here, I'm one of those people that don't really get to go on them all the time, so I kind of just tolerate them. Yeah, Tower of Terror will not do Tower of Terror. I do not like those types of rides. No. No pressure. Yeah, Tower of Terror, no go for me. Absolutely not. I love the concept of the ride, but if I could just go like on a walkthrough tour, listen to the story, and then just like chicken out of the ride, I would certainly do that. Absolutely would do that. Loved each one the first time I rode them. Each one the first time I rode them. Yeah, I mean, which means a giggle fits, huh? Very, very interested. Very interesting. When do you think the right time is to wear a striped sweater? Um, Probably, for me personally, Michael, me probably never, because I prefer plaid sweaters and I don't wear sweaters per se all the time. I like to wear like casual, like just normal colors, but argyle plaids, vests, vest tops for me are the way to go when I want to wear like something like that. So all these random questions, kind of loving them. It's making me think. Uh, either are Mike and Zena. None of them look good on me at all. I can actually say that. Just don't look good on me at all. I cannot pull stripes off one little bit. So that, I mean, yeah, just they just don't sit well. I think that's the thing with me. They just don't sit well. So. Oh my gosh. So how are all of you guys doing? Are you doing okay? Have you all had a nice day, nice night, nice afternoon, whatever time it is you're watching? Good, good. Glad to hear it. Oh man, I can't see now. Good, good. Glad to hear it. Oh man, um, I can't actually think of anything. Um, Dining experiences. That's a good one actually. Um, Last time we went, we did Mickey's Backyard Barbecue. I know they have discontinued that now. So that's kind of a shame because I really enjoyed the whole experience of Fort Wilderness. And like, if you guys don't know, I'm a huge country music fan. Just country in general, like the southern parts of America, like Georgia and Louisiana, all that. I'm a huge fan of it. Um, and so I'm a bit upset that they discontinued it. But I'm looking forward to, if we can get reservations, be our guest. I'm looking forward to. I want to do breakfast at Chef Mickey's and breakfast at Ohana. And alongside that, really just any dining experience in Epcot throughout the World Showcase. And yeah, that's really it, to be fair. I'm not really one for, being picky at where I eat, because I know I'm going to enjoy it anyhow from what I pick off the menu. So, most irritating thing about summer. Um, our summer in the UK, Daniel, is terrible. I'm sure you know. So it's just got to be the fact that I can't wear what I want to wear, like short sleeves shirts and just just shorts in general. Just anything that is remotely summer-like in the slightest. So exactly, the rain. Yeah, bees are annoying. Yeah, bees, wasps, any type of insect. I hate insects. They are not nice at all in the slightest. I used to have a decent vert stripe shirt that made me look like a referee. What was it? Black and white. That's interesting. That's fun. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Spike the Bee is the only bee that I actually like. I mean, he's cute and adorable. But just normal bees in general, just no go. No go. Dark blue and white. Oh, wow, cool. That's cool. Golden question is how to get rid of the pesky bees. That is a question for the ages. I honestly, if anyone knows that answer, please let me know, because they come for me. Like goodness knows what. They no idea. Favorite Disney snack at the current time. This is probably due to change. Um, my current favorite Disney snack has to be the pretzel. The Mickey pretzel. I really enjoyed that last time I was there. But now y'all are gonna be like, nah, he's not even a Disney fan at the moment. I haven't ever tried a Dole Whip, so I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'll hang my head in shame. I've never tried one. I'm going to try one as soon as I get there. I want to try. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Erica. How are you doing? I want to try the spring rolls, the cheeseburger. Oh my gosh. The cheeseburger spring rolls, and also the macaroni and cheese and bacon spring rolls as well. See, I've heard a lot of that. It sounds like it's overhyped, but at the same time, I kind of like pineapple. I don't eat it, but I enjoy like pineapple flavored things. So um, I will see. I will see. It'll be in a vlog when I'm there. You'll see my reaction. I'll tell you what I think. I've got a lot planned. Now, here is the ultimate thing. I wanna run something past you guys. Um, right. Okay. I want to run a thing past you guys now. Would it be easier to either A, edit and upload the videos whilst I'm over there, like on regular upload days, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturday? Or would it be better to wait till I come home and do it at home? What do you guys say? Especially, this is more aimed towards the people that go from other places and then obviously come back home. Wait till you get home. Okay. So I was thinking of doing that, but I was also thinking of maybe like trying to, well, I was going to say if I had any time at night, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was going to say, I was going to say, would it be? I'm looking at pre-scheduling videos as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking that maybe I could do it during the night, but then I'm thinking there's plenty of stuff to do at night. Jack, live streaming would be beneficial in the long run, but Disney are kind of strange to work with the live streaming on like a continuous basis. They don't mind it for a short period of time, like an hour, a couple of hours. But if it's every day, then the cast members will probably say something. And I don't want to step on anyone's toes and, you know, that kind of thing. Oh my days, how many notifications? I swear. You guys, honestly, I edit all this out in videos. I get about 50 notifications a day, honestly. I don't even know where they come from. Erica's Insights. When's your next trip to Disney World? Looking around the 25th, around about that time, 25th of October, until around about the 8th or 9th of November. So I'm getting Halloween and Christmas in one go, and then edit it up at the right times. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing? Welcome. Good to see you here. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I think there's only one thing I'm not sure. What I might do is keep all the Christmassy ones that I get, the footage I get for Christmas, keep that to around about the end of November, and then obviously put the Halloween stuff when I come home. Do the Christmassy stuff towards the end of November, beginning of December. I've got that. I'm kind of want to get that. Mini vlogs daily. That's another idea. Like a mini vlog series. I could do that, but I think that'd be more for me. That'd be more hassle for me because I don't think that'd be like I'd be too worried about editing it all up. I'd be too busy like editing it all up and worrying about how much editing I would need to do with it. And then once it's up, I'd be like, it's not good enough. I wouldn't want that. Once a week, probably not either that because I'm only there for 2 weeks. Thanks, Jack. See you soon. Thank you for joining. Probably not once a week because I'm only there for 2 weeks. So I want to try and get as much footage as possible because my plan is to not only do like food reviews and like just talking to you guys through a video. I also want to just completely take I think just to completely take the POVs from my GoPro that I've got and just work with them, upload them separately on the rides. Am I going to do some live streams? Possibly, I might do some live streams. What I might do is with a live stream on. I am thinking of doing this on the live stream that I'm going to be the hotel we're going to be staying at. I want to look around and go and once I'm all settled in, bags are in, all that type of thing. I want to go out, explore the whole of the area, set up my phone as oh my days, go away. Set up my phone as going live and take you guys with me on like a walking tour type thing. I'm not too sure yet because we're taking the little brother who's 8 or will be 9 by the time we go. We're looking at staying at a value because we think that'd be better for him. So we're at a crossroads either between All Stars Music and All Stars Music, All Star Movies, and Pop Century, possibly Art of Animation as well, just because there's more for him to do, and The pools seem to be a little bit better. They seem to do a little bit more activities with the little ones. Pop Century looks really good. I've just started watching Michael K do his videos. He's staying at Pop Century at the moment. Pop Century looks really, really good. But the music one to me looks really good as well because it's got a giant jukebox and it just looks really cool. I really do enjoy the look of it. So, oh really? Oh yeah, it does look really cool. I think my favorite part. Yeah, exactly. The pool is better, and you can walk over to Art of Animation. I think my favorite part of Art of Animation has to be the Nemo pool because that's just absolutely phenomenal. I love the idea that they've got the speakers underneath the water. I love that. You'll be saying at music, oh, cool, cool, cool. When are you going, Erica? What time of year are you going? Oh, cool, fantastic. Cool, cool, cool. Oh gosh, that is exciting. Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I. Oh wow! Oh, that's awesome. Hey, might we? If you're going in October, if you're going towards the end of October, we might bump into each other. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'd be just happy to stay anywhere. To be quite fair, I really, really would. Just to get the chance to go back, absolutely. Disney, you've never been to Disneyland or Walt Disney World? Oh, it's a shame. I mean, I've only been to two, Disneyland Paris and Disney World. So my main goal in life is to travel everything Disney at least once. Yes, that does include Alani, Castaway Key, Tokyo, Hong Kong, Shanghai, California, Disney Cruise Lines, one boat at least once. There is a lot of Disney to go around. I want to try at least an Adventures by Disney as well, possibly. Um, I think the Christmas thing that I'm looking forward to the most, and it looks really cool, is Jingle Bell Jingle Bam. That looks so darn cool. I love the look of that. The projections on the Hollywood Tower of Terror look really cool as well. Um, so I'm looking forward to at least going to see that. Yeah, it looks so good. It really, really does. Uh, do Animal Kingdom do stuff for Christmas? I'm pretty sure they do. I've not heard anything though. Really, do they do anything? I don't think they do anything like significant, do they? Um, would I ever consider moving to be near a Disney park? Mike and Zena, oh boy, would I? Oh boy, would I? Um, I would love. Now, this isn't this. What I'm about to say, this isn't just for Disney, but I would love to live in Florida. Clearly, for the fact of three aspects, and they are in no particular order of importance. Number one is family. I have tons of family, not only in Florida, but in America in general, spanning of around 500 cousins and counting. The heat, because I hate the cold and I can live in the Florida heat. Pay me, just pay me to live in the heat, no problem. And third of all is Disney, of course, because it's Disney World. It's Disney World. Yeah, holy smoke is the PG way to put it, my friend. Yeah, we have a lot of cousins. Honestly, we got a picture this year on Facebook. We're all following on Facebook, friends and stuff. You should have seen the picture that they took. It was a panoramic picture. The caption was, "This isn't even half of us because the other half can't fit in." They had to take two pictures. Had to take two pictures to actually fit everyone there on the actual picture up in New York, where all of my family in America originates from. It is a lot of cousins. It is a lot of cousins, and it's quite a few. It is amazing. My family originates. My grandfather, who was American, who moved over here with my grandma back after World War II, like 1960-ish time. He was born and raised in Elmira, Horseheads, New York, in New York, up top New York State. So he lived there. He was the youngest of 9, I believe. So obviously 8 siblings. Oh, thank you so much for joining us, Disney Grown-Ups. I am so glad that you joined. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. But yeah, they lived up there. So 8 cousins. They all had children. They all had children. They all had children, and it just continued and continued and spanned, and here I am. Hi. So I am half American. So this is that's probably why, and I don't even think any of you have actually picked up on it. That are from the UK in particular. I do spell words in the American grammatic as I don't even think I'm trying to say a word. The American grammar style. Half American, 100% British. Absolutely. But yeah, I do spell words with the American pronunciation and grammar. Well, why am I even trying to say it? Grammatimization. It's a word now. It's in the stream. But yeah, like color and favorite and favor and things like that. COLOR. Yeah, that's how I spell it. That's how I've always spelt it. Just because that's how I remember my granddad spelling it out to me when I was younger. So when I have a moment, I'd like to chat to you about the podcast, if possible. Yeah, you can feel free to send me a message on Discord, Sarah. I'll get to it ASAP. But yeah, we are a lot of people. So there is a lot of us. So being half American, I kind of have that American wanting to be there, and wanting to be closer to family, because I'm much of a family person. So having family, there isn't much family we've got over here. So I'm not too sure with all of that. But yeah, where would you like to travel with Adventures by Disney? I'm not too sure actually. That there's quite a few that look really interesting. I'm not too sure on the actual specifics of the area, but I do know there's one in Scotland that came out to coincide with Brave. So I'd like to go see up there, because we do go to Scotland quite a bit. Because obviously Campbell being a Scottish heritage name from my father's side, I've taken his name. But I'd like to try the Scotland one. I'm not sure where the other ones are, but I'd like to try at least a couple of them. Oh, really? That's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, I'd like to try a good few of them. I'm not sure what they offer because I don't look at it all the time, because I'm more. I think my main mission first, Disney wise, is the parks, then the cruises, and then The Adventures by Disney. I'm looking at in that order, so I've not looked at them fully, but I'm hoping to. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I'm assuming they're all over the place. I think there's one for each. Is there one for each movie, like where each movie is supposedly set? I think that's what I heard. I'm not sure whether that's true. Quite a few American acquaintances going to Scotland. Yeah, there is quite a bit of business going on in Scotland because obviously, I think the main focal point for Scotland nowadays is for tourists in general is Edinburgh Castle and places like that. There's like various shots that were used for the Harry Potter movie series. At one point, we have been, and I have no proof of this apart from word of mouth, so you'll just have to believe me. But if you're familiar with the Harry Potter movies in general, and the second one in particular spends a lot of time there, we have been past the plot of land and the area and the house from the Weasley family up in Scotland. We've been past it on like the roads. That was really like exciting to see. I was really excited to see that. Um, that was a couple years back actually. Last time I went to Scotland, I think it was like 2016. So, well, that it was cool to see that actually. It was really cool. I've been past Edinburgh Castle a few times. Um, and obviously they took like shots from that, like for the panoramic views and things like that from Harry Potter. Um, or it is a beautiful country. It really is. Village near. Really? Oh wow, that's cool. That is so cool. Oh wow, that's awesome. That is really cool. See, I knew they use a lot of like panoramic shots, but the thing like they actually use like in the movie is down in London. Unfortunately, I haven't been there yet either, purely because and this sounds really cheapskatey, but it's so expensive. It really is expensive. I think the last time I looked for me, my mum, and my like little brother to go, who enjoys like the same kind of things as me, it was about. I think it was like £175 for like a 2 hour tour or something like that. It really is extortionate. It really is. I want to visit London. Oh, you've been to Holland, Paris. Oh wow, that's cool. I've not been much in terms of Europe and things like that. England wise, I've been around quite a few places. I've pretty much been near enough up and down it. Holland, I've not been to. Paris, I've been to. Went up to the top of the Eiffel Tower. That was really cool. That was a nice view. Um, Belgium, I've never been to Belgium. I'd love to go to Belgium. That's really cool. Get to London to meet the Queen Erica. Yes. Have some tea with her. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Persuade her to go to Disney. There you go. You have cousins in Holland. Oh, that's really interesting. That's cool. That's cool. I've not heard that in ages. Oh my gosh, no way, legit. My little brother, not so little anymore. He's 18 this year. He used to run around the house saying that we're off to London to buy a Heat magazine. You're bound to find an interesting princess yourself in one of these places. Agreed. Interesting princess for sure. Although the only kind of princess I really want is a Disney princess. So, you know, it'd have to be one of them. It'd have to be one of them. I'd either go for the fairest of them all, Snow White, or Rapunzel. Those would be my two choices, I think, if given the chance. But yeah. Bring her some ears. Absolutely, yeah. Bring her some ears. Bring her the ears with the interchangeable bows. I'm sure she'll appreciate that one, Erica. Jasmine might be available. Yeah, Jasmine's a close third. Jasmine's a close third, yeah. I mean, any princess. That'd be cool. Where did you get Naomi from? I don't. That's a question, actually. Here's a question for you guys. If you could choose any country to have a prince and princess, where would you choose and why? She's the new Jasmine. The hip, cool, young Jasmine, Naomi. Fair enough. Personally, I think they should do. No, of course, I know. I think personally for Prince and Princess, I think they should do something with like the Mediterranean, like Spain or Portugal, somewhere like that. I think that would be cool to see a prince and princess from there, or even and we've got Scotland. We've got Scotland. Why not go for Ireland and England as well? Complete all three of the part of the UK. I think that'd be cool as well. So some good choices. There's plenty of places where they could take the princess franchise as well. I think. Do we have a Welsh princess? I don't think we do. I think the only one over for the UK is Scotland, and that's Merida, obviously. Prince and Princess of America would be an interesting concept. It would be an interesting concept. It would. It really, really would. It would be quite fun to have a Welsh princess, actually. I think there needs to be more. I think I find they go for more, like, I think. Her last name is Trump. I think I don't know. It's kind of like a recurring pattern. They kind of go for places where you wouldn't expect. First name Princess Donald. Disney royalty from the Isle of Man. That'd be cool. Yeah. Not many people talk about the Isle of Man, to be fair. I mean, the Isle of Man over here, it's just basically used for the TT races, like the motorbike TT races every year. And then we never hear about it like then until like it comes around again the year after. So, kind of but interesting places, guys. I'm liking this. Princess Donald, yeah. My gosh. I don't want to go into too much of the politics, but oh my gosh, there's so many things going on with the president right now that it's kind of worrisome. I mean, I've heard there's so many people like enrolling for the next presidential debate. It is scary. I've heard that Dwayne The Rock Johnson is going for it. Michelle Obama is going for it. I heard Chris Rock at one point was going for it, the comedian. There's too many people. There's too many people. There really, really is. It is very scary and what's happening. I kind of feel sorry. The Michelle, The Rock, and Chris Rock are going for presidential. Yeah. Kanye one. I can't even say that with a straight face. Kanye West wanted to be president. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Unfortunately for the Americans, let's just hope to God that they don't do that. Honestly, I can't even. I can't even begin to imagine what that would be like. Kevin Hart. Um, I've heard that The Rock is going for it, but Kevin Hart is not running for VP. Although that is a very, very good combo duo, I've heard, and I think this is true because The Rock has set in stone his presidential election thing. I heard we have got Tom Hanks for VP. Well, you've got Tom Hanks for VP if The Rock goes into presidential supremacy. So you have Maui and Woody as president and VP. Oh, Tom Hanks is awesome. Tom Hanks is insane. And can I just say that I want Tom Hanks to do more Walt Disney, because in Saving Mr. Banks, he was phenomenal. I loved his performance as Walt. It was absolutely incredible. It really, really was. Saving Mr. Banks has to be one of my favorite live action films by far. It was amazing. Him and Emma Thompson as P.L. Travers was just fantastic. I loved it to bits. I really, really did. I highly suggest it. You get to have an inside look of Disneyland at the front gate. Obviously, it's not to what it was back in the 50s. And early 60s, but it's still there, and they've put that in there, and I'm so glad that they did. It's so cool. I also am to believe that the office that he's using is or was his office that was connected to everything he was doing at the studios as well. I am to believe that for that movie in particular, because I know they took it apart and made it into a storage area, but for the movie they actually put it all back with everything that was in there. So that was really cool to see as well. It's a nice little behind the scenes view of everything that was good and the struggles that he went through and things like that to get the rights to Mary Poppins. It was such a good film. It really, really is. One of my favorites. I could watch it again and again and again. Absolutely. But yeah, there's quite a few things happening. In terms of movies-wise this year, I'm very, very excited. I still need to watch Mary Poppins Returns. I haven't seen that yet, so I need to get on that. Captain Marvel, I'm excited for. Aladdin, Dumbo. Also, there is one thing. I saw a trailer for The Little Mermaid. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that. But it's supposed to have Ariana Grande as Ariel, Queen Latifah as Ursula, and Dwayne Johnson as King Triton. I'm not sure if that is a proper either straight from Disney or a fan made thing. But I'm wanting to know if you guys have seen that, or that's what I was thinking. I've literally not heard anything about it. In the space of this year as well alone, I know that The Rock is working on The Jungle Cruise, which again is another film I'm looking forward to. It's coming out towards the end of this year, I believe, with Emily Blunt with him as co-star. But I've literally not heard anything. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, Disney would have teased it. Let me just see if I can find it. and I'll pop it in the chat for us. Um, Boom, boom, boom. See, I'm not too sure now because these other ones popping up. Like I said, I don't think it was real. It said Ariana Grande, and no, exactly. It's just popped up with Zendaya from from The Greatest Showman. I think she was in as well, but she used to be a Disney star on the Disney Channel, things like that. Yeah, they don't usually go mad with a super fame. No, they don't. They usually have like one or two, and the rest are like either unknown talent or like barely like minimal celebrities that make their huge break into showbiz from it. Um, but there is quite a few. No, she wasn't a Disney kid. No, she was Nickelodeon from Victorious, I think. Oh my gosh, it's been a while since I've watched like anything like that. Okay, Erica, thank you for joining us. I truly appreciate it. Have a nice evening. Thank you for joining us. Oh, is it cat and yeah, cat and something? Yeah, I can't think of it. So either or one of those. Yeah, Sam and Cat. I think that was it. Yeah. Not Ariana Grande. Zendaya was in the Disney Channel for Shake It Up back in the early 2000s. I think it was like 05, 06. She was on Shake It Up with Bella Thorne. That was a popular show. I think that's when I think personally I have completely gone off. I've completely gone off the Disney Channel. I've been a huge Disney fan. I am highly disappointed because I used to love the Disney Channel. There's so many great shows back when I was a kid, like That's So Raven. Oh gosh, there's so many. I can't even think. That's So Raven's like one of my favorites. Like when I was young, but as I got older, I I did and kind of still do have a soft spot for Debbie Ryan, who played in The Sweet Life on Deck of Zack and Cody, the one where they're on the massive cruise ship, and she was in that. And then she was in another one called Jessie, where she was like a nanny thing, like a au pair nanny type thing, looking after like some spoiled kids. And then just, I think the last decent thing I watched, and this is stretching it just a little bit, for me personally, was Austin and Ally. And then that was it. Then we had stuff like Bizaardvark, and with Jake and Logan Paul, and that's just, for me, that's just completely ruined it because they are just awful people. I'm not even gonna lie. She is in a Netflix thing. It's called what's it called? I can't think. I can't think what it's called, but I've watched it, where she's where she becomes a pageant queen type thing, down in Georgia. Really, really good. Yeah, Insatiable. That's I was thinking Desirable, but that's not the word. Insatiable. Yeah, okay, a little bit of a guilty pleasure. I really did enjoy that. Not gonna lie, that was a fantastic series. Extremely excited for season 2 of it coming soon. Very, 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 very interesting. A lot of which I kind of like. A lot of LGBT QA type stuff, which I really did enjoy. I thought that was really a nice touch on exploring it all and things like that. But yeah, I think my favorite thing on Netflix at the moment though is The Good Place. The Good Place is by far has to be my favorite series at the moment. And I've not said that in a long time because my favorite series of all time is How I Met Your Mother. Absolutely love that show. Have you seen You? 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 What's YOU? Or You? I'm not sure. Not sure what that is. Is it a program or is it like a reference? No, I don't think I have. No, I've not been. A new series. Oh, interesting. I'll have to see if I can catch it. I've not watched Netflix in a few weeks actually. Um, Interesting. I'll have a look. I'll have a look at it. I'll have a look at it. I'll take your word for it, guys. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, a lot of good things. I Another thing that I'm excited for Disney wise is the Disney streaming service that they're bringing. I think it's supposed to be sometime this year. I'm pretty excited for that. It's basically like a huge Disney library of like everything that I think it's everything that they have access to and like own. So like Marvel and Star Wars and Indiana Jones, all the Disney classics, Disney TV programs. Yeah, Disney Plus. Yeah, yeah. That's supposed to be supposed to be a really good thing coming soon. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, Nat Geo. Oh, really? Dis- I think it's supposed to be I think it's supposed to be a lot better than that because not only do they have access to their stuff, but there's a video from Super Carlin Brothers where they delved into like everything that they own. They own shares with Hulu. They own bits of Fox now. So obviously we get all the Fox. Like I'm sure we'll be getting like Fox programs. We'll get like Hulu stuff. Pretty sure they have something to do with Netflix as well. So there's just so many things that they actually have shares or own will be like all together with one giant platform, which to be quite honest is going to put everything else. I think is going to put everything else in the dirt because now that Netflix have adverts, I don't think Netflix is going to do too well comparing towards like Amazon Prime and going towards Disney Plus. I don't think that it'll do too well. Um, we'll probably hear more of Disney Plus coming at D23 this year, possibly, if that's on their agenda or to talk about. And it'd be cool to see some Nat Geo stuff as well because I quite enjoy watching the Nat Geo stuff sometimes. But not only that, but they have their own kind of thing as well. They have the Disney Nature as well, so I'm sure that'll be on there as well. Um, just so much Disney stuff, seriously. So many things on that streaming service that it's just going to be like a huge mammoth amount of just stuff in general of just like Disney goodness and things that Disney own, and it's just going to be crazy. And I bet the price is going to be like a really like expensive as well. I was talking about before as well, and I'm pretty sure I'm guessing that they're going to put it to. I'm going to say they're going to put it to at least 25, £30 a month at least, just purely because of how much it is actually going to be on the platform. So we'll have to wait and see with what comes about with it. Um, I'm excited to see where it leads and things like that in terms of it all. So, yeah, lots of things happening in the world of Disney. Lots of things happening. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you so much for joining us, Emma and John. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I'm glad you've had fun. That was my aim of this stream, to provide a fun time thing for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining. I truly appreciate it. Okie dokie. So, does anybody have anything they want to ask me, Disney wise, that kind of stuff? Completely up to you guys. If you've got anything itching in them brains of yours, or if you have completely run out of ideas, and it leaves only you. How intriguing. Okay. Interesting. Well, if you don't, it's all right. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. If you guys are the last, I am going to end the stream. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope that you have enjoyed yourselves. And until tomorrow's video, which I hope you enjoy, stay classy, guys. I appreciate your time as well. I appreciate you coming to support me and chatting with me. And I'm so glad. I'm no by far a Disney historian, but I like to think that I know quite a bit. But I'm glad that you're learning new things. It's always good. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.